What is going on, everyone? My name is Dan, and I'm about to be reacting to Aaron Lewis, Everybody Talks to God. This is, I think, one of his newer songs. I guess it came out in January, but I think this is his most recent music video to be released. I'm not sure if it's the most recent song. I know he just put out an entire album called Frayed at Both Ends. I haven't listened to most of it yet. But this is going to be my first. I have heard a few songs, but this is going to be my first time ever listening to this song in particular. So let's check it out. Go. Right into it.
He was saying grace over a Tuesday blue plate special when the man in the next booth said, "Don't you watch TV? Don't you know that God's a myth? I hate to see you waste your breath, 'cause there ain't no use talking to a ghost that don't exist." The praying man said amen and looked up from his plate and said, "You may not talk to God right now, but there's gonna come a day, 'cause whether you're a farmer in the field."
Now, from my own perspective, I'm not like a real religious person in any way, but I do understand the message that would come from both sides of that. I'm a very realistic person in the fact that, like, I don't really believe in things or, really put a whole lot of effort into things that I don't see evidence of or aren't, like, feasible to my senses. Now, on the other side of that same coin, I completely believe that the values and the morals and the structure of community that comes from having a religion, believing in God, is extremely important. And the world wouldn't be where we are without that. We'd probably still just be animals, in my opinion. I'm not completely against religion and God. I'm more agnostic. I kind of look at it as, I believe it's a possibility, and I believe that there is a chance that there is something of that stature, and I don't talk down on it. I think it's amazing if someone can dedicate themselves to something like that, and usually it's for the good. Most of the time when you do that, it benefits you. So, I understand that from both angles, and I don't disagree with it, but I also don't fully agree with it. So I like to challenge everything. I don't wholeheartedly just believe in anything. There's nothing that I'm just like, this is exactly how it is, and that's it. I always believe that there's a what if or a possibility that I'm wrong. And if anything, my criticisms come from just a lot of structured religions with, like, different rules and people telling you what to do, and the fact that there's so much corruption and a lot of politics almost even involved in different religions. And it's like, it's not really for me. Like, if I were to talk to God, and sometimes I do, just out of the sheer chance that it is true, I talk from inside of myself straight to whoever or whatever may be out there, because I do believe it can be real. But enough of my little spiel about religion. We're going to continue with the song.
Praying for the rain, oh, you curse him at the graveside, 'cause he called a loved one's name. You can thank him, you can blame him, either way you're gonna face him, whether you believe in him or not. 'Cause in the end, everybody talks to God.
I will note, though, that I do really hope that he does exist, because the thought of an afterlife is much better than my notion of what I think is most likely is that it just lights out and that's it. And that's terrifying to me. So like my number one fear is dying. That's like the number one thing I don't want to do. So yeah, I absolutely hope and pray that there actually is a God and that there is an afterlife and something else other than this, because our time here is short and it scares the living hell out of me that, you can waste your time here or like, or not even waste your time, just spend whatever time you do have here and that's it. Like I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
Man in the booth went quiet, 'cause he didn't have a comeback. So he shrugged it off and paid his tab and shuffled out the door. And the praying man, he prayed for the man who drove away, hoping he would see the light before it got too late. But how was he to know? He touched a non-believer's soul, who got that conversation 2 red lights down the road. 'Cause whether you're a farmer in the field, praying for the rain, or you curse him at the graveside 'cause he called a loved one's name, and you can thank him, you can blame him, either way you're gonna face him, whether you believe in him or not. 'Cause in the end, everybody talks to God. Everybody talks to God. You can thank him, you can blame him.
What I think is interesting too is a lot of people will envision this in different ways too. So that's why I also find it hard to follow something directly by the rules or directly by the books and exactly how it's put, because there's so many similarities among different religions too, and they also have different rules but some similarities at the same time, and it's like there are a vast number of people that in different religions, and the idea that, you know, all of them are like one of them is right and then the rest of them are wrong, and the arguments that you can have in between whether or not one is right and one is wrong is kind of obscure to me. And I feel like there can be some truth of all of them, but I also kind of feel like that none of them are completely right, if that makes any sense.
Either way you're gonna face him, whether you believe in him or not. In the end, everybody talks to God. Everybody talks to God. We all talk to God. Everybody talks to God.
Oh, right, that was Aaron Lewis. Everybody talks to God. Yeah, I like the song. It's a nice song. It's very soothing song. It's very, relaxing song. It's very very country, and obviously he leans into that heavy. Like when Aaron Lewis started doing country, he meant like real country, and it's what he does. I think it's cool because a lot of the people today that put on this country act, like modern day country artists. They're not like, it's not real country. I don't even think they're from the country, or even if maybe they were born in an area that was country, but like, I don't know. I don't feel like they come from the same background. I don't, it's just the music's not there. It doesn't have the same impact that this kind of music does, or not even specifically this song, but a lot of stuff that Aaron Lewis does and a lot of older country music. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of people like you guys who enjoy real country music know exactly what I'm talking about, can probably explain it a hell of a lot better than I can, because I'm not the biggest fan of country music. I have only just started listening to it over the last couple years, and I definitely enjoy it more. It always gets me in my feels when I do listen to it. But yeah, it's I listen to it new, but I still prefer the older stuff. I still prefer. Well, it's because coming from a rock background, I like music that instills emotion and music that actually has deeper meaning to it. And my favorite rock artists are the ones who sing and write about real shit and not just like, you know, the dumb basic stuff that everyone else in the world is singing about regardless of the the genre or anything like that. There's, you got those people in every genre, but I feel like rock hits it the most, at least modern day. Well, I'm not sure honestly, because I don't really listen to a lot of like the new super popular stuff coming up in rock. I listen to the people I've been listening to my whole life that are still putting out new music. But you know, I feel like there's still a decent bit of country like that as well, but I just, you know, I haven't really dove into it too much. I would like for you guys though to comment some like real country that you would like me to listen to and actually be able to dive into it. Um, Most of the country I have heard is just the pop country stuff that's on the radio, and they're just kind of just pandering to people. The, you know, those songs that just say dirt road, beer, my dog and my truck, like that bullshit. Like, I get it, whatever. It's I'm not gonna lie, it's fun to listen to, but it's not real country. I know the difference. Um, I, however, know that I can enjoy listening to something, but no, it's not like, it doesn't. They don't have the true heart in it that real country does, and it makes the difference. Like, there's plenty of rock songs I like listening to. Cool, if like, you know, have it on the radio, listen to it, I'll jam to it, but it's not one of my favorite songs. It's not gonna be like what like my go-to. It's not like if I wanted to show someone a song to like really like if I wanted the first time I ever showed someone an artist or like a song and I was like, this is gonna blow you away, I would not show them some of that like milk toast surface level dog crap music that you get. I mean, not dog crap, but it's you know, produced all right. It's cool, but you know what I'm saying. It's not the same, and it's just it's the emotion, it's the experience, it's connecting with people. I think that's the number one thing, and not just pandering, saying very vague general shit to try to connect to as mass a population as possible so that you can sell stuff. That's kind of what pisses me off. But that's about it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on this song. You know, if you want to talk about a religion a little bit, that's fine, but keep it cordial. But if you like this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe. That would help me out a lot. Working my way up in the ranks a little bit, almost to 500 subscribers. That's pretty cool. At about 500 subscribers, I decided I'm going to start doing some branding. I really haven't done anything on my channel to make me look official at all. But at like 500, I'm going to start doing some stuff so it starts looking a little bit better, you know. Maybe add a little watermark in the corner of my videos. Maybe, you know, have some sort of logo. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know if anyone cares about that stuff, but seems to work for other people. So try it out, and it'd be kind of cool to look a little more official, you know. But thank you for taking the time to listen to me and enjoy this awesome song with me. Leave your comments of your suggestions, and you know, I want to hear other things from Aaron Lewis, and definitely some other artists that I don't know, because I do Aaron Lewis because I kind of know of him from the band Stained, and that is pretty much the only reason I know that he does country, because I did some research on him. I figured out he was doing solo country, and he turns out he was really good, because I love his voice. He's got a real powerful voice. You know, a lot of other people will refer to, so like Johnny Cash. I thought he was rock, but apparently he's also considered country. Maybe he does both. But, let me know some other ones that I don't really know of, and I'd love to check out. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.